guys, it's Ramon from Eclectic Emissary. We are here in Japan with another epic food tour. And honestly, Japanese cuisine is one of my favorites. I think it has some of the best flavors you'll ever find around. So we're going to show you exactly what you need to eat while you're here. So come check it out and definitely save these for your future trips because there's so much variety and it's going to be awesome. Let's go. All right, so we are here at the famous Rikuro Oji-san, which is this jiggly cheesecake, and it is so popular here. The line is like out the door, but there's a hack. You can either buy ready and super hot or made 2 hours ago, which is gonna be a little colder, but there's no line. So we just walked in, got one for under 1,000 yen. It's pretty sweet. Let's check it out. So we just ate one of our first meals in Osaka. What do you think?
It was so good.
Yeah, super delicious. We had yakisoba and okonomiyaki at this one random place on Dotonbori Street, and it was fire. The guy was super cool and funny and friendly, and like just the vibe in Osaka is amazing. And eating street food late at night, there's not many things open, but the things they do find are going to be super awesome and tasty. So this is the place to eat, man. This is what I love about Japan. There's so much random shit here, and there's vending machines literally everywhere. They have cool designs, and they have hot drinks, cold and hot drinks in the same machine. It's so cool. Oh, I saw a takoyaki place, which is like a octopus dough ball thing, and they're pretty famous here in Osaka, and I couldn't resist myself, so I ordered 6, man, and they are super delicious, so I'm excited to try them. They are extremely hot, so make sure that you wait a little bit before you burn your mouth. One of the first snacks we got is a nikoman. So this is a pork bun, super delicious. Actually, we got something else. I'm not even sure what this is, but it's delicious. So we're just here trying a bunch of random new shit. While Japan doesn't have a lot of breakfast options, one of the best foods that we tried was omurice, which is basically a giant fluffy omelet stuffed with chicken and rice and has this special sauce on top. It's super delicious, very filling, so I definitely recommend trying it. Right now we are in Kuruman Ichiba Market, and there's just tons of awesome street food here. So many stalls that you can choose from, a lot of fresh seafood, and also stores that you can shop at. So this is a pretty awesome place in Osaka. If you want to eat, this is definitely one of the places you got to come to. All right, now here's a few tips for eating in restaurants in Japan. Keep in mind that waiters do not often come around and check on you. So if you want to grab their attention, you got to yell "sumimasen" and try waving at them. And don't worry, it's not rude or anything. Another thing, if you're right before you eat a meal, it's customary to say "itadakimasu," which is let's eat or thank you for the food. And after you finish a meal, it's also normal to say gochiso sama, which kind of lets the people know that you enjoyed the meal. Also remember that there is no tipping culture in Japan, so whatever you do, do not leave any amount of tip extra after. One of the reasons why the streets of Japan are so clean is because typically there's no eating allowed in public places, so if you have something or buy something quick from a store, be sure to eat it on the side before walking in the street with it. Osaka is renowned as Japan's kitchen, as has some of the best food that you'll find in the country. Definitely famous for most of its street food, and while you're here in Osaka, I highly recommend signing up for a food tour because they'll take you around to all the local spots and show you exactly what you should be trying while you're here in Osaka. Some of the best districts for street food are going to be Dotonbori or Shinsekai. You guys are in Japan, you guys definitely have to come to an Izakaya, which is basically like their style of cheap bars where you can get a whole bunch of awesome fried foods, like usually like chicken and stuff on a stick, and of course alcohol, and they're just super fun, have an awesome vibe. So highly recommend checking out some Izakayas while you're here. love sushi. One of the best sushi experiences to have in Japan is kaiten sushi, or this conveyor belt sushi. It's super cheap, so high quality, and yeah, you get to pick all the plates that you want and just grab it and eat. You pay for amount of plates, and it's really like 100 yen, so which is like $1 a plate. So cheap compared to the States. So definitely experience, you got to try out. Just got some taco tamago, which is like a quail egg in a little octopus. Man, this is crazy, and it's a specialty here in Kyoto, so you gotta have it. Let's eat it. So now we're eating some random Japanese street food again, of course, and we had to try the tempura. So it's just basically anything fried. So there's fried crab, fried eel, fried shrimp, like anything, and it's super delicious. So you gotta try it, and cheap. Most iconic foods in Japan and a quintessential meal to try if you're here is, of course, ramen. This giant, delicious bowl of noodles is enjoyable day or night, with some restaurants even being 24 hours like the Ichiran in Tokyo. Just keep in mind that there are usually really long lines for it. Keep in mind there is a huge plethora of different styles of ramens to try, but the main thing that sets them apart is the broth that is prepared in. The 4 main types of broths include shoyu ramen, which is made out of a soy sauce, tonkatsu ramen, which is used by a pork bone broth, there's miso ramen, and there's also shio ramen, which is a salt-based broth. You can also opt to try udon noodles, which is basically the same, but they use very thick worm-like noodles. Japan is in the future, man. Look at, there's literally a machine where you can just order ramen. Like, this is freaking crazy. In Tokyo, and the first stop, man, is some sushi, because I freaking love sushi. It's my favorite food. And look at this stuff, man. It looks freaking amazing. Not gonna lie, I have to use a lot more Japanese than I was expecting to, but it's gonna be delicious, so let's try it. Alright, one experience you guys gotta try if you love sushi is omakase. And one place we went to, Tokyo Sushi 10 in Shinjuku. It's pretty awesome, man. Basically, you sit right at the bar and they just serve sushi pieces to you directly. And they're like super fresh, super high quality stuff. And it's all made right from the chef, like whatever he recommends. So there's no set menu or anything. It is kind of expensive, I will say that. And they can be quite intimidating, some of these sushi pieces. They're not your average, you know, California rolls that you'll find at home or something. But the tunas and the fish that we had were some of the best fish that we've had. So I highly recommend trying it out if you want to try something adventurous. Alright, it's another beautiful day in Tokyo and we're starting the morning with some amazing breakfast. Actually, this place is called Yoshinora and we had one of the famous beef bowls, man. It's so delicious. The restaurant's so cool. You just order on the little screen basically anything you want. You can have a bunch of different beef bowls, even unagi-don, so eel over rice, which is freaking fantastic. Just keep in mind, if you're eating breakfast in Japan, they don't really wake up too early, so you pretty much you're stuck if you want to wake up earlier than like 10. Most restaurants start eating around like 10 or 11 a.m. So it's pretty crazy here. Everything is so late. And there's everything we ate on our last trip to Japan on this epic food tour. Japan has some of the best cuisine in the world with the most savory dishes you can find and the freshest seafood. So let me know, what food are you most excited about trying? Stay tuned for more adventures through Japan. And as always, peace out.